Hello, dear listener. Welcome to Storytone English. In today's story, we will talk about something that every English learner dreams about: fluency. Fluency means speaking easily, clearly, and without fear. But how do you really become fluent in English? Is it only about grammar, or is there something more? Let's find out together through a story that will teach you not only how to practice, but how to think in English. Seed. The beginning. A learner named Emma. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a girl named Emma. She had one big dream: to speak English fluently. She wanted to talk confidently with people around the world. But every time she tried, she froze. She thought too much about grammar, rules, and mistakes. One day, she told her teacher, "Miss Clara, I know so many English words, but I can't speak fast. My mind stops." Her teacher smiled and said, "Emma, the problem is not your memory, it's your habit. You still translate from your native language to English. We need to change that." And that was the beginning of Emma's real English speaking journey. Brain. Lesson 1. Think in English. Miss Clara gave Emma a task. She said, "From now on, for 1 hour every day, talk to yourself in English, in your mind." So Emma started simple. When she woke up, she said in her mind, "I am brushing my teeth. I am making tea. I am getting ready for class." At first, it felt strange, but slowly, English became her daily language. She stopped translating and started thinking directly in English. After a few weeks, something magical happened. Words started coming faster. Her sentences sounded smoother. She was speaking naturally without effort. That's the first secret. Don't just study English, live in English. Talk. Lesson 2. Practice speaking every day. Emma learned that listening and reading are helpful, but speaking builds fluency. Her teacher gave her a simple rule: speak every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. So Emma started talking to herself in front of the mirror. She described everything she saw. "This is my red notebook. I am wearing a blue dress. The weather is warm today." Then she started using her phone's recorder. She listened to her voice and corrected her pronunciation. Sometimes she laughed at her own mistakes, but she kept going. That's the second secret. Speak daily, even alone. Fluency grows with repetition, not perfection. Headphones. Lesson 3. Listen like a child. Emma also changed how she listened to English. Instead of focusing on grammar, she focused on rhythm, tone, and emotion. She watched English movies with subtitles. She repeated short phrases from her favorite characters. Her teacher told her, "Don't just listen with your ears, listen with your tongue." That meant she should copy how native speakers moved their mouths. She practiced saying, "What's up? That's awesome. You got it." At first, she felt shy, but over time, those phrases started to feel natural. Her pronunciation became more musical, just like real English speakers. That's the third secret. Listen, repeat, and copy the natural sound of English. Lesson 4. Learn full phrases, not just words. Many learners memorize words, but words alone don't build sentences. Emma realized she needed to learn word groups, small patterns that people use every day. She learned phrases like, "I'm not sure. That makes sense. I was just wondering." Let's get started. Soon, her speaking became smoother because her brain didn't have to create sentences word by word. She already had natural building blocks. That's the fourth secret. Collect phrases, not grammar rules. Lesson 5. Confidence comes from action. Even with all her practice, Emma still felt nervous speaking to others. She thought people would laugh at her accent. But one day, Miss Clara said something powerful. Emma, your English doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. That sentence changed her forever. From that day, she stopped worrying about mistakes. She focused on connection, not perfection. She joined an online speaking club. She started talking with other learners. And soon, she realized everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. Confidence was not something you wait for. It was something you build by speaking again and again. Emma's transformation. After 6 months, Emma could speak easily. Her voice was calm. Her words flowed like water. She didn't think about English anymore. She just spoke it. People at her university were surprised. "How did you become so fluent?" they asked. Emma smiled and said, "I didn't learn English. I made it my habit." Now, dear listener, you can follow the same steps. Think in English every day. Speak out loud, even to yourself. Listen and repeat native phrases. Learn phrases, not single words. Focus on confidence, not perfection. If you follow these habits for 3 months, you will notice a real change in your fluency. You'll stop translating, stop freezing, and start speaking naturally. Remember, fluency is not about knowing everything. It's about being comfortable using what you already know. Final message. Fluent English speakers are not born. They are made through practice, passion, and patience. So keep going. Don't give up when you make mistakes. Every mistake is just proof that you are trying. Speak every day, listen with care, and remember, your English doesn't need to be perfect to be powerful. Thank you for listening to Story Tone English. If this story helped you, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Let's keep learning English, one story, one habit, one step at a time. Goodbye for now, and see you in the next story.